Beer here back in the Fantasy Bar, big Wednesday night in MLB, and I've got 6 of my favorite plays, including what game I'm stacking up tonight, what stud pitcher I'm paying up for, a bat that's absolutely been on fire we want to lock in our lineups, and of course, my favorite play of the night. Who is it? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Wednesday edition Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack back here once again to talk 6 of my favorite MLB plays for the main slate on Wednesday night. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out the video. Now, before we get into the plays, couple of housekeeping notes. First of all, not going to see any Houston Astros here tonight. Too easy. Could stack that entire team up tonight. So we'll avoid the Astros. Kind of our Coors Field tonight. Too easy. Weather, going to be a big concern here tonight. A lot of spots look very wet, look very rainy here tonight. So didn't avoid some of those spots, but if we do need to make any changes, we will certainly do so in both the comment section of the video and on Twitter. So don't worry, we got you covered. I got some backup plans ready to rock. Also, make sure you check out the return of the DFS OGs tonight. Notorious Head Chopper and myself starting to record weekly podcasts leading up into the NFL season, talking NBA, talking prop bets, talking NFL, and of course, talking life. We'll be back in action today, so make sure you come by and check that out. All right, let's get into the plays here for Wednesday. Again, we are looking at the main slate here. Let's start with Boston in a great spot here tonight and their potential leadoff hitter, Kiki Hernandez, tonight against the Royals. Now, Hernandez really locked in right now. 3 straight multi-hit games for him, averaging over 17 DraftKings points a game in those contests. We know this is a guy that has always hit lefties well. When you look at the numbers this season, they're kind of down, but the encouraging signs, 40% hard contact rate and a batting average on balls in play under 300 at 277. So been a little bit unlucky. The career track record, 210 ISO, 345 is the weighted OBA. So long-range success against left-handed pitching. Boston projected to score over 6 runs in this game against Kansas City. Love this spot for Boston and love this spot here tonight for Hernandez to get it going against some left-handed pitching. All right, we like Boston. Let's stay there with another play in the outfield. Let's roll with Hunter Renfroe. So as you can see, trying to pick the affordable pieces here. Obviously, if you stack them up, you're going to want the Xander Bogaerts, JD Martinez of the world. But maybe this is your mini stack. And these are 2 guys I think are very affordable here in this matchup. But let's take a look at some of the numbers here for Renfroe. 312 ISO against lefties. Actually leads the team of the starters here in that department. Also a 396 weighted OBA. So another guy that's always hit left-handed pitching extremely well. Mike Minor now been solid, but did have a big time struggles in that last start. 9 earned runs allowed for Mike Minor, and also gives up that power mix we're always talking about with a 43% fly ball rate, a 45% hard contact rate. That leads to home runs here. We know Renfroe, a power bat for this team, affordable across both sites, especially at just $3,600 over on DraftKings. All right, we like Boston. Let's go to the other side of that game. A little bit of a mini stack here for you at first base with Carlos Santana of the Royals. So nice numbers here against lefties this season. 400 weighted OBA form. Very, very solid number here for Santana. We also can dig into the pitch types here, which again, you can find on our Plate IQ tool here at RotoGrinders. Some invaluable information there. But we know Perez throws a variety of pitches, but loves to throw the cutter and the changeup. Those are his 2 primary pitches. Accounts for about 57% of his pitches to right-handed hitters. Well, guess what? Carlos Santana, 400 or higher WOBA against both of those pitches as well. So hits lefties well, hits these pitches well, and Perez giving up a lot of hard contact, which is what we want for our power hitters. Over 40% allowed to righties, along with a 345 weighted OBA. Wouldn't go nuts with the Royals here tonight. Maybe your mini part of your stack here in this game stack, but love Carlos Santana in a stack or as a one-off play here tonight against Martin Perez. All right, let's go to the outfield. Let's spend some money on a big bopper. We're rolling Bryce Harper of the Phillies. So huge numbers here for Harper, as you'd expect against righties, and a pretty long-range track record of success here as well. But we'll just look at the last 2 seasons. 277 is the ISO. Weighted OBA sitting at 398. Another great pitch type matchup here. Holloway, we don't have a ton of track record, but loves to throw the fastball and the slider to lefties. In fact, that's over 90% of what he's going to deal to left-handed hitters. Solid numbers in that department for Bryce Harper. 291 ISO against fastballs, 287 the ISO against sliders. And Holloway, not much of a strikeout guy, just a 14% strikeout rate against lefties. That obviously helps our power hitters. And also 46% fly ball rate, 46% hard contact rate. You get the point here. That power mix is there for Bryce Harper. The pitch types are there for him. Great matchup. Pay that money for him here tonight in this matchup with Mr. Holloway. All right, let's go to the hill. Let's get you a starting pitcher I really like towards the higher end. We're rolling with the possible MVP this season, Shohei Ohtani. So this guy's just been fantastic this year. If he does not win the MVP, I think it's a travesty. But let's look at the matchup here tonight. Let's look at the recent success on the mound. 40 or more FanDuel points now in 3 of his last 4 starts. So you're really getting a nice floor out of him. We know that ceiling is there as well. Had 1 game over 50 FanDuel points. And very, very good matchup here with New York. This is what I really like tonight about Ohtani. The guy's strikeout rate on the season we know has been there, 34% overall. But when you separate it righty, lefty, the numbers jump off the page. Strikeout rate against right-handed hitters at almost 43% this season. And when you look at this New York Yankees lineup, what do you see? That's right, you see 8 projected right-handed hitting starters. He's also held right-handers under a 250 WOBA and an ISO at just 039, a number you just do not see. Does not give up a lot of power here. The Yankees bottom 10 in strikeouts against righties as well. So a lot of reasons to like Shohei Ohtani tonight. But this right-handed heavy New York Yankees lineup, I think it's a perfect matchup for him tonight, making Ohtani easily my favorite pitcher on the night here against the New York Yankees. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Wednesday night. But before we do that, guys, we want to continue our Beast in the Night contest. Absolutely free to play. All you got to do, get in the comment section right below the video and guess fantasy points on DraftKings for my highest scoring hitter of any of the 5 bats. I'm going to give you the closest guess will win themselves either a free 3-day pass to RotoGrinders Premium or a free RotoGrinders t-shirt. While you're there, give me your favorite play of the night. Let's talk some Wednesday night baseball in that comment section, guys. And please don't forget, hit that thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, let's take a look. My favorite play for Wednesday night. You know him as the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. Owe you one more bat. We're going to go back to the outfield here. We're going to roll with Teoscar Hernandez of the Blue Jays, tonight's Beast of the Night. So absolutely locked in right now, absolutely on fire is Teoscar Hernandez. 6 multi-hit games for him now over the last 9. When we think about this Toronto lineup, you're thinking about guys like Vlad, Bichette, some of the big boppers here. Well, it's actually Teoscar Hernandez who leads this team in both WOBA and ISO against left-handed pitching. And some big-time numbers there against lefties. 429 WOBA, 375 ISO this season. Been even better, 444 the ISO for him. And a weighted OBA at almost 500, sitting at 498. Sheffield giving up a ton of hard contact. You see that number in the 40s? That's a good number. You see that number above 50? This is definitely a lineup that we want to target here tonight against Mr. Sheffield. Some expensive bats in that lineup, but Teoscar Hernandez, I think the prices are very fair here tonight, and he is easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that wraps up here for Wednesday night in the Fantasy Bar. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget fantasy points on DraftKings for my highest scoring bat to win some free RotoGrinders Premium. Make sure you go and check out scoresandodds.com/beer for all of your sports betting needs, guys. The link is in the description. Click on that. Get signed up today. And again, the return of the DFS OGs, Notorious, Head Chopper, and myself, mixing it up today, this afternoon. So come and check it out. Going to have some fun with that show. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salute. Best of luck here tonight, guys. We'll take tomorrow off. Be back with another baseball video on Friday. Good luck tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on Friday.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist